You're listening to the Angela Henderson Online Business Show, episode 411. Hey there, you amazing human, and welcome to the Angela Henderson Online Business Show, the podcast that is designed for female entrepreneurs who want to make more money in a way that is in alignment for them. If you're looking for practical advice, proven strategies, and expert insights to help you navigate the challenges of growing your business, then you've come to the right place. Welcome, my friend. I am your host, Angela Henderson, a proud Canadian living in beautiful Australia, and I'm a business coach, consultant, and strategist who has helped thousands of women around the world build successful businesses. Through solo episodes and interviews with successful business owners, industry experts, and thought leaders, you'll get insider insights into what it takes to succeed in today's digital age. Whether you're struggling to scale your business, looking for ways to boost your productivity, or seeking ways to overcome the challenges of being an entrepreneur, this show has everything you need to succeed and more. So subscribe, pop your headphones on, and get ready to creating the business and life you deserve today by allowing the Angela Henderson Online Business Show help you create a winning strategy, develop the right mindset, and build lasting wealth. Hey there, you amazing human. Welcome back to another awesome podcast episode with me, your host, Ange from Angela Henderson Consulting. Today, I want to talk to you about pricing. And why is that? Because inside of my mastermind and my one-on-one clients this week, we have been talking about pricing. It has come up so often. I thought, if this is happening inside of my clients, there must be other humans like you that are sitting on the edge going, do I change my prices in 2025? You've done your plan, you've looked at your strategy, you've reviewed your offers, and you still are sitting there going, nah, I might just keep those 2024 prices. Well, I'm here to tell you, now is the time to change your prices. You see, raising your prices isn't just about increasing numbers. It's actually about shifting your mindset, understanding your value, and implementing a pricing strategy that aligns with the market and your expertise. So in this episode, what I want to do is explore how to confidently restructure your pricing, communicate it effectively, and ensure that your business continues to grow without losing your best clients. So why now? Why is 2025 the perfect time to increase your prices? Well, first of all, let's address market trends and inflation. The cost of living is rising, and so is the value of your expertise. If you don't adjust your pricing, you're essentially giving yourself a pay cut. Another reason why now is the perfect time: industry demand. Many industries I am seeing over and over and over again are shifting towards specialization and premium offers. Your pricing should reflect the results you deliver, not just your time spent. Another reason why it is the perfect time to increase your prices is client expectations. The right clients expect price increases. If the position that you currently have is currently correct, they will understand that higher prices mean better service, more transformation, and a deeper commitment from you. So I want you to take a moment to reflect on your expertise as you have grown over the years, the amount of times that you've put into training, paid and unpaid, being away from your family, travel, etc., courses that you have taken, how you've improved on your delivery and been able to get people results quicker. These are all just some of the things to look at and reflect on to justify a price shift and increase for 2025. Now, the next thing that I want to address, the elephant in the room, is why we fear raising our prices. There are multiple things that I see based on individuals' past growing up experiences, environment, money stories, and what you've seen through your lineage. There's multiple reasons why we fear raising our prices, but I want to talk about a few. And the first one I just briefly touched upon was money mindset blocks. Are you afraid clients will say no? Do you worry you're charging too much? Let's unpack some of these triggers and so many emotions, why they're coming up. As I said briefly before, is that a lot of our money blocks come from what we've seen our parents and our grandparents do, but also what we're consuming on social media, etc. And so this fear starts to go in place because our parents are like, you can't be charging that much. Or I've heard this from one of my family members, you must be selling drugs to make that much money. Whatever it is, you've heard it, it becomes ingrained in you, and it starts to become your narrative and your story as to you justifying why you shouldn't be raising your rates. So I want you to really explore your money mindset blocks. Another reason why we fear raising our prices, imposter syndrome loop. For high achievers, often we feel like we aren't quite there yet. But the truth is, you're never going to feel 100% ready and there yet. And that's completely normal. Another reason why we fear raising our rates is fear of losing our clients. The reality of it is yes, some may leave, but the ones who stay are the right ones who will respect your work and see the true value of what you provide within your working relationship. Another reason why we fear raising our prices is the emotional response that we know we're going to have. And that emotional response typically comes from when we send that first new price proposal increase to someone and they say yes, and we immediately realize that deep down we should have been charging more all along. So if you're sitting there with fear around raising your prices, I want you just to write down your worst case scenario of raising your prices, then ask yourself, has this ever actually happened? And more than likely, the answer is usually no. Another thing that I've been talking about with my mastermind clients and one-on-one clients this week is like how to structure your price increase without scaring off clients. The first, and I think one of the most important, is the value versus time shift. You've got to really stop pricing based on hours worked and start pricing based on the transformation you provide. This starts to get unpacked when we start looking at packaging versus hourly rates. Bundling your services increases perceived value and makes price increases feel just quite natural. Another thing about how you could structure your price increase without scaring off clients is tiered pricing model. Offer 2 to 3 different levels of the service to give clients choices rather than just saying, my price is now this, and there's nothing you can do about it. And another thing that you can do in regards to structuring your prices without scaring off clients is timing and announcements. This is really, really important, right? Should your price raise for new clients only or across the board? And I'm going to discuss that a little bit more in our next segment here. But these are just some of the ways that you can start to structure your price without scaring off clients. Value versus time shift, packaging versus hourly rates, tiered pricing model, and that timing and announcement. Now, how the hell do you communicate your price increase without losing business? I have found over the years that transparency is key. Let your clients know why prices are changing. Give your clients a head up, at least 30 to 60 days notice. This gives them time to adjust and make the decision and start to respect the transition. But it also allows you the time that if some of the clients do say no to this pricing increase, you still have their income for the next 30 to 60 days. And that gives you time to find new clients. Also, this is completely optional. You can offer legacy pricing, rewarding those long-term clients with a one-time discount before your new pricing kicks in. But your tone when announcing a price change really determines how it is going to be received. If you're catty and a bit sarcastic in your email, and it's going to come off like that, and they're going to pick up on that. But if you lead from a caring and say, like, inflation is increasing, and after all the work that we've done, there's going to be a slight increase, etc., then it's going to be much more well received. So your action step for this is I just want you to create a short email or script announcing your price increase in a clear, confident, and positive way. Now, there are going to be people who are going to push back on this pricing. It's inevitable. No matter how well you think you've created the structure and your email and this plan, there's still going to be people, because of their own life experiences that is going on right now, that are going to push back. So remember this, the right clients won't fight you. If they argue about price, they don't see the value, which means they were never your ideal clients to begin with. However, I will also say it is your responsibility to make sure that they see the value, either on your sales page, through your delivery, or the combination of both. Also, again, when people start to push back, there's a thing called price anchoring. Compare your new pricing to something more expensive. My new package is less than hiring an in-house team. Then there's going to be people who will say, can you do a discount? Right? And you can simply say, I don't discount, but I can offer a smaller package that fits your budget, or have payment plans available for them. So instead of having to pay upfront, they can pay over 3 months, 4 months, 12 months, etc. Again, instead of lowering your prices out of fear, respond with reassurance and clarity. This is really important. Stepping into that higher self means that you've got to believe in yourself, and you're slowly but surely going to start to build that confidence muscle. But deep down, you are throwing money away to the wind, and your family is losing out when you do not look at exploring pricing. One of my clients this week, when we did my pricing calculator that I do with all my new clients, we looked at how much money she was leaving on the table. And we found out that by her not increasing her prices just slightly with the amount of clients and the work that she does, she was losing almost $10,000 a month, which was almost close to $120,000 for the year. And I said, are you okay with sitting down and chatting to your husband about throwing $120K away this year? And she's like, no, absolutely not. She's like, I don't have to do anything. And as you tell me, she's like, but I want to work through this. She's like, because I know my 10 years of being a graphic designer, I deserve this price increase because I am worth it. and my quality of work speaks for that. So as we start to wrap up, I want to remind you pricing is more than numbers. It's about knowing your worth, communicating it, and trusting that the right clients will align. Also, the fear of raising prices isn't about money. It's about our self-worth and something that's deeply rooted, normally stuff that we've experienced through early trauma, witnessing our parents, lineages, etc. And deep down, clients do expect price increases. Own it and don't apologize for it. And the last thing that I would say is never price increase too quickly because your nervous system may not be prepared to have it. So if I'm talking to someone and they're charging $100 an hour and I'm like, you know what, you really should be charging $200 an hour. And even though I agree they should be charging $200 an hour, I know deep down that if they jump from 100 to 200, they will probably not be able to close because they're not confident that they are worth $200. So when you start looking at price increasing, I would rather you do it what I call incrementally, right? So for the first quarter, you might just increase prices by, I don't know, $100. I'm just using this as an example. And then 3 months later, you're going to increase it by another $100. And then the third quarter, you're going to increase it by another $100. And by the fourth quarter, you're going to increase it by another $100. That's just an example. So that by the end of 2025, you've increased your prices collectively by $400. Now, one of the things that you might not be able to do in that situation is keep increasing the pricing for all like past clients because they're going to be like, what is this? You increase prices every 3 months, but increasing prices moving forward for all the new clients. So really be okay with increasing it incrementally in order to make sure that your nervous system is going to fire for that price increase. I hope that you found this podcast episode useful, insightful, and that you're able to start thinking about how you can increase your prices in 2025 without losing clients because pricing is important for your growth, your family's growth, and in order to ensure that your dreams come true. This is Ange from Angela Henderson Consulting. And if you'd like to book a strategy session with me to be able to look at your own pricing, to be able to access my pricing calculator, or just for you to be able to pick my brains, make sure to send me an email at info@angelahenderson.com.au, or you can jump on my website, www.angelahenderson.com.au, and book a discovery call today. Bye for now. Thanks for listening to the Angela Henderson Online Business Show, www.angelahenderson.com.au.